Hare Krishna. Big round of applause. Samudra Thank you very much again, Narayani. And one more big round of applause. Very good. In around 2.5 weeks, no, 3 weeks, we will have one of the biggest festivals, and she will be here again with a few other Bharat, Natyam, Kathak, and Odisha dancers. So now we will set up a few minutes shortly here this presentation. Maybe we can dim out the central lights a little bit, and then I will make a short presentation about our different projects we're doing and some ways you can contribute if you are able to. Hare Krishna. Shri Shri Prahlad Lakshmana Singh Bhagwan ki jai. Simhachalam Dham ki jai. Hare Krishna. So I'll start with a short invocation, a few mantras to our spiritual masters and Shri Shri Prahlad Lakshmana Singh, and then we will start with the presentation. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatyade Shatarine Vanchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jayatam Surato Pango Mamamanda Matirgati Matsarvasva Padam Vajo Radhamadana Mohanao Divyat Vrindaranya Kalpadrumada Srimadatangara Simhasanasto Srimadrada Srila Govinda Deva Uprashtalivi Sevamana Smarami Shri Mandra Sarasaram Vi Vamsivatarastitaha Karsham Vi Nasunai Gopir Gopinata Shri Istanaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvato Mukam Nrisingham Visanam Bhadram Mrityo Nahamam. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone. So the occasion we have now is Easter. Of course, Easter is not a traditional Vedic holiday, but in actually a very ancient holiday still. It predates Christianity and nowadays is related to bunnies and eggs. But it's a very nice occasion. It's always on a weekend. So we realized the last few years we were always just surprised by huge amounts of guests. So we decided to turn this natural turnout of guests into a small festival, and we're trying to expand it from year to year a little bit more. So this year already we had the first time a similar program last year for Diwali, and of course Diwali is already quite cold, so we had everything downstairs inside. And Easter usually it's possible, if the weather plays like today, to have something bigger outside. And in the future we are trying to invite also more devotees from the community or friends from the community who have some culinary expertise or any expertise they want to show and sell, and by this profit support our temple. So if you have any such ideas, you're welcome to get in touch with us. But our idea is to more or less make it for Diwali and for Easter to have some kind of temple Weihnachtsmarkt. You can imagine something like that. And I think it's very fitting also with lights and for Diwali especially. And so yeah, let's see how this develops, but it's so far going very good. It is a little bit of a extra endeavor for the temple community, but it's certainly worth seeing all the guests, enjoying in a nice atmosphere. So yes, welcome to our Easter weekend festival. Hare Krishna. So in this festival we have this, we call it Prasad Basar or Prasadi Basar. So all the food that is offered there is pure vegetarian, it's sattvic, and it's also all offered to Sri Sri Prahlad Lakshmi Singhadev. So it's all not normal food, it's prasad, and it's actually organized by the local temple community. The idea is that we will have in the next 2 days, 3 days, or 2.5 days, we'll have one more time today after 7 o'clock. We'll start again with the Prasadam Basar. And then tomorrow morning we'll have a brunch time Prasadam Basar outside. Then during lunchtime, this time it will be also on time. Today we were a little bit delayed, so there was a big line building up downstairs. The idea is that the crowd can spread outside and the main Prasadam. So tomorrow it should work. And all of this is to help support this unique pilgrimage site of Sri Sri Prahlad Lakshmi Singhadev. So this place is certainly unique, even within ISKCON temples. It's very few temples in ISKCON that have a deity of Narasingha, which is a very powerful, unique avatar of Lord Vishnu, who is the protector. So in a very strong mood of loving protection. So sometimes when people see a depiction of Narasingha, they sometimes are confused because it might look very gruesome. But Narasingha is in the mood of a lion mother. So just like a lion mother would protect her calf, Narasingha is the protector of the bhakti yogis. This temple was established 1979 already. So it's the oldest ISKCON Hare Krishna temple in Germany. And 1982, this unique deity was installed in a very traditional way along the guidelines of the Agamas. So yes, it's a very unique place and we are endeavoring to maintain it. We are a non-profit organization, so we don't have huge amounts of funds as a backup, but we have enough to support all the events that we have, and it's all possible, of course, by the guests and devotees who attend and do service here on site. Hare Krishna. So we have Ramananda Gopal Prabhu. Some of you probably know him already. He's our head pujari, and he's offering all kinds of different samskaras for different rituals along the life, beginning with before birth, wedding ceremonies. So if you're interested in performing samskaras, we offer this here regularly. You can get in touch with Ramananda Gopal Prabhu, our head pujari, and he can give you an appointment to perform a yajna, mangal homa, or a specific samskara. So we have a few festivals throughout the year, and the main festival, of course, is Narasingha Chaturdasi. So Narasingha Chaturdasi always falls around end of April to middle of May, usually in that range. So this year, Narasingha Chaturdasi will be on the 11th of May, and the festival will start here from the 7th. So 7th to the 11th of May, and we expect around between 500 to 800 guests from all over the world, all over Europe here. So it's a very powerful, very unique festival, and I will tell about a few new things that also will happen this year. So yes, if you plan to come, please register. We have a new registration system. We had a registration system before as well, but the turnout was more or less something between 40 to 60%. So it was a little bit difficult to calculate the actual amounts of ingredients we had to buy to accommodate food for everybody. So this year we have a system where you can pay in advance. So that gives, of course, a greater commitment that you actually will come when you register. So unfortunately, we don't have yet a new guest house, which we're planning, but there are many accommodations surrounding areas. So if you plan to come, book something already now, because most of the accommodations are going away very fast. You can also become a member. You can become a, you could say, regular donor or supporter of Simhachalam. We have a system where you can start from 16 euros you can give monthly. And we try to send at least once a year, or if the donation is a little bit bigger, we can send 3 times a year Mahaprasadam. So there's the different items like Mahaprasadam food, but also Mahaprasadam rakis or sweets, salty items, pictures, different forms of Mahaprasadam. We send along with a newsletter explaining what we are doing during the year here. So if you are inspired to support us that way regularly, you're most welcome. There is a banner also hanging outside. You can take a photo of it. You can also get in touch with any of our members, devotees. You can look also in our website and download the formula, and we are very happy if you become a patron and support us. So then I'll show you some projects that we have been doing. Since many years, there was the desire and the inspiration from a few devotees to make a new Shatari. So this is on the altar. You will see on the right side in front of the Shalagram Shilas. Shatari looks like a crown, and it's actually a very unique crown because on top of the crown are the lotus feet of the Lord, or padukas, the shoes of the Lord with the imprints of his feet. And this is a very ancient tradition from South India. And in ISKCON, this tradition was introduced in this temple, actually. And from this temple, then it spread to other different parts of ISKCON as well. So the one we have here is already 40 years old, and it's breaking apart. So, and it used to be golden, now it's only copper color. So many devotees had the inspiration to donate for this, and for quite a few years some devotees were donating. And we have managed now to complete this project, and this new Shatari will be installed for Nrsimha Chaturdasi. And we have a small balance of, I think, 3,000 euros. So if you are inspired to take part in this, you'd say, unique seva, it will be a, it's actually not a normal decoration item, it's actually an installed full prana pratishtha is performed because the feet of the Lord are considered to be present there. Yes. Then another interesting project we have is we are renovating this side of the building is already renovated, and the other 3 sides still require renovation. And additionally, we will add a new balcony right there on the south side. It is serves many purposes. Especially if you have been here a few times, you might have noticed if you want to come from the guest house and go downstairs, you have to cross to the temple room. So the temple room becomes like a hallway, like a passageway. So when we have a balcony, you can come up the stairs and you can enter directly into the building or exit the building through the balcony. The door is already there, so we'll make a very nice balcony. Probably around this summer, it will be completed. And another very practical part of having this balcony is that we will have then 3 entrances. So that means during big festivals, we have, sometimes 500, 800 people all wanting to take darshan at the same time. So then we can organize, a proper line for darshan. So people can come up the stairs, enter into the balcony, cross the temple room and exit again to the winter entrance. So it will be a great benefit for many guests. So we calculated around 15,000 people will benefit every year from this if we manage to build it. And of course also it has an effect on whenever we have presentations here in the temple room or lectures or seminars. very often children cross, or different people just are crossing across the temple room, which disturbs the lectures or seminars that are taking place in the temple room. So yes, it's a very interesting project. We already received a few donations for this project, and if you want to also contribute, you're welcome to approach us. Then another very important renovation is at the top of the guest house. We have the ladies' ashram, and this bathroom was long overdue for renovation. When we had big storms, you could just walk into the room and you will get a shower. So that it was leaking in quite a few places, and so it was due for renovation and modernization, and it will be done probably in the next 1.5 weeks. And so if you want to support this, also please don't hesitate. These are the bank details, which of course you can also find in our website. Hare Krishna. So maybe there are some questions, comments, or anything related. We can take that. Otherwise, we will have very soon, in 5 minutes, the altar will close. There will be the Boga offering ceremony. And then at 6:30, we will have the Sandhya Arati. And then at 7 p.m., we will have the weekly Narasingha Homa. It's a fire ceremony here in the temple room, accompanied by Kirtan. So, Hare Krishna. Shri Shri Prahlad Lakshmani Singari Bhagavan ki jai. Simhachalam Dham ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy yourselves. You can clap if you want, no problem. Hare Krishna, Krishna